An athlete in disguise. That was a bench warmer. Not really too much of a standout in high school, but he was like really athletic. He was drafted in 2017. He was a 2018 NFL Most Valuable Player. This player I'm talking about today is Patrick Mahomes. So today in this speech, we're going to be talking about two main points. We have his early life and education, and then we also have his high school career. And then we're also going to be talking about his college football career, and we're going to be talking about his NFL career as of now. So, Patrick Mahomes. So here's when he was drafted in 2017. It's his draft picture, and then this is his NFL 2018 Most Valuable Player Award. So Patrick Mahomes was born on September 17th, 1995 in Tyler, Texas. He grew up around baseball. His dad was a pitcher in the NFL. And this was really hard on his family because they were in and out of hotel rooms on the road a lot. And unfortunately, this ended up in a divorce between his parents, which was hard on him. But he was able to overcome this playing sports. So growing up around baseball, like he wanted to do the same like his dad, and he was a pitcher. He played 3 sports. So he played as a pitcher in baseball in high school. He played basketball, and he also played football as a quarterback. He was really a standout at baseball and football. Those were his main focus, but he played all 3 because he just enjoyed always playing a sport. So he went to White House High School in White House, Texas as well. And so after his senior year, he got drafted in the MLB in the 37th round to the Detroit Tigers. He didn't end up doing this because he felt he had more opportunity because he had some college offers and it wasn't that high, but it was a pretty high round pick. So like he didn't think he was going to be able to get much out of it. So he decided to go to Texas Tech and play both football and baseball. And just to put in perspective how good he was at football, his senior year of high school, he threw 4,600 yards, 50 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions, which the thing about for a high school quarterback, that's pretty impressive. And at this point, he still felt that baseball was a long-term sport for him. So now that we've talked about his early life and education, we're going to talk about his college football life and baseball and also his NFL career. So even though he had the intent of playing baseball in the future, things ended up going different for him. After his freshman year, he only started in 3 games, and baseball just wasn't going as good as he wanted it to be, but football was going good. So he quit baseball after his freshman year, and sophomore year ended up being a starter for the Texas Tech football team. He played all his sophomore year and all of his junior year, and ended up then declaring for the NFL draft in 2017. He ended up being drafted. He was a 10th pick in the first round to the Kansas City Chiefs. And after, obviously, since he didn't do this, he didn't finish school or get his bachelor's degree. So his first year in 2017, he played behind the quarterback, Alex Smith. He was benched, and that's usually what most rookies do is they don't start right away because they have to prove themselves, and they aren't going to just take out their starting quarterback to put in a rookie. But he got the opportunity when Alex Smith had gotten injured. He played 2 games, and that really proved to get the Kansas City franchise that he was a pretty decent quarterback. And so after the 2017 season, they ended up trading Alex Smith away, and they put their trust in Mahomes that he was going to end up being a decent quarterback for him, and that was a great risk they took. Because in 2018, he was started, so he ended up having a winning record. 2019, he ended up playing really good, and he ended up going to the Super Bowl and winning, which is pretty good for a second year starting. And then his 3rd season, he went back-to-back to the Super Bowl, and he ended up losing that, unfortunately, but he's still working to get another Super Bowl, and he's doing good. The last season of 2021, he did pretty good, had a winning record. And this season, he's on track to be really good again as well. And I forgot to mention, but after 2019 season, and once he won the Super Bowl, that really proved to Kansas City, hey, this is going to be a good long-term quarterback. So they ended up offering him a 10-year extension of what he already had, $503 million. And this was the biggest contract at the time. It had nothing no one had ever heard of that kind of contract before. So now that we've talked about all the main points today, we're going to go ahead and restate what we talked about today. So we talked about his early life and education and high school career. We talked about, and here's his Super Bowl win. And then we also talked about his college football career and his NFL football career. And you guys may be asking, why did you pick Patrick Mahomes out of anyone? So the reason why I picked Patrick Mahomes is he's an inspiration to me. A lot of athletes are cocky and, they just think the world of themselves. Patrick Mahomes, he's just a humble guy. He just goes to work and plays and does his job right. And he also is just an all-around good guy. Like he's had times, where the Chiefs have struggled. They've lost some games they shouldn't have lost, but he's came back and he's ended up overcoming those losses. And he also has this foundation, which I really respect about him. It's called 15 Mahomes, where he helps kids that are less fortunate. And I really respect that about him. And I like how he's trying to make a difference in the world, and just help kids. Thank you.